Hello students, welcome to this video lecture of biochemistry. Myself is Ashwini Kumar Nigam and I will teach you the paper second of your subject zoology, which is biochemistry. So we will first take up unit first, that is buffer and amino acids, and today we will discuss about the structure of amino acids. Amino acids are organic compounds, and in general any molecule containing at least one carboxyl group or carboxylic acid group and one amino group is said to be an amino acid. To understand the structure of, or you can say chemical structure of amino acids, let's have a look on following chemical structures. To understand the structure of amino acids easily, we shall start with the structure of acetic acid, which is very well known to you people. So this is the structure of acetic acid. In this acetic acid there are two carbon atoms. One is of carboxyl group and second is of methyl group. The carbon atom that is attached to a functional group such as carboxyl or carbonyl group is called as alpha carbon. And if you simply replace one of the hydrogen of alpha carbon with an amino group, the resulting structure will be of an amino acid, which is very simplest amino acid is glycine. So amino acids are simply amino carboxylic acids. Now look at the second structure of an organic acid, which is propionic acid. In this structure there are two more carbon atoms in addition to the carbon of main functional group. One is alpha carbon, which is directly attached to carboxyl group, and second is the beta carbon. Here an amino group can be attached to either of alpha or beta carbon atoms, like in this manner. If amino group is attached to beta carbon, the resulting structure will be beta amino propionic acid or beta alanine. You can see here beta alanine. And if amino group is attached to alpha carbon, the resulting structure will be alpha amino propionic acid or alpha alanine. Means there may be alpha amino acids, beta amino acids, gamma amino acids and so on, depending upon the position of amino group with respect to carboxyl group. Both the types of amino acids are naturally occurring amino acids in biological system of physiological significance. But there is a basic difference between them. Difference is their participation in the formation of proteins. In proteins in general, only alpha amino acids are found, and that's why they are also called as standard or proteinogenic amino acids. Apart from alpha amino acids or standard amino acids or proteinogenic amino acids, other amino acids may be found in biological system with significant physiological functions but cannot take part in protein biosynthesis because their codons are not present in genes. Codons are present in genes for only standard proteinogenic amino acids, which are alpha amino acids. So we can say the alpha amino acids are the constituents of protein. Here you can say only alpha amino acids are the constituents of proteins, and in the present paper we will study only the alpha amino acids. When protein is hydrolyzed with strong acid or subjected to proteolysis, it will yield a mixture of organic compounds, what we call as amino acids. Therefore, we can say that amino acids are building blocks of proteins, and nearly 300 to 400 types of amino acids have been found with biological significance. But out of them, only 20 amino acids are the principal constituents of proteins, which are known as alpha amino acids or standard amino acids. Rest of the amino acids are considered non-standard amino acids or non-coated or non-proteinogenic amino acids, which I have studied earlier. Chemically, alpha amino acids are alpha amino carboxylic acids in which an amino group and a carboxylic acid group are attached to the same or central alpha carbon atom. Therefore, there are four different types of groups are attached to the central alpha carbon atom in an alpha amino acid. Those are carboxylic acid group, amino group, one hydrogen atom, and last is variable R group. This R group is also known as side chain or variable group. Why R group is also known as variable group? Because this group is different in different amino acid, or you can say R group determines the nature or type of the amino acids and also determines its properties, biochemical characteristics and biological functions. Rest of the groups such as carboxyl group, amino group and one hydrogen atom are constant to all sorts of amino acids. Here is a list of all 20 standard amino acids which are found in proteins. Each amino acid has been designated 3 names, common names such as glycine, alanine, arginine, etc. Second name is trivial name, composed of 3 letters such as alanine is written as ALA, arginine is written as ARG and so on. And the third name is single capital letter designation. For example, alanine is designated as capital A, arginine has been designated as capital R and so on. Now we must understand and assimilate the structure of all amino acids, or you can say chemical structure of all amino acids, which are invariably asked in various examinations. In the comment section of this video lecture, a self-explanatory animation is there. That animation explains you people how to learn, write or draw and memorize the chemical structure of all alpha amino acids. The only thing is that you people must keep the basic structure of alanine in your mind to draw all amino acids. There will not be any voice in the following section. Thank you all for listening and watching the whole video with patience. All the best.